What is going on, internet? This is another video from Decardo Gaming. This is a quick, not really an introduction video because I've already been doing videos for this, but this is a quick video about like the kind of content I can do, like the kind of games I have. So I'm gonna go over that real quick. Let me know in the comment section down below which games you would prefer. So the first game I have is I'm not going to show you the game. I'm just going to go through and read them. Obviously I have World of Warcraft. Not really into that game anymore, but I have the disc for it. Okay, Battle for Middle Earth, Rome Total War, 1 and 2, Old Republic. I will play that. Sounds very cheap of me, but it's free, so I'll play it. We have Shogun Total War. Obviously, if you've been on my channel before, you know that I actually have been playing this game right here. It is Stronghold Crusaders. What I loved about this game when I was a kid is you can install it once, you never had to use the disc again. But I still do, just because I enjoy it. I have Diablo. I have Generals. Command and Conquer. I do have Heroes of Might and Magic 5. I'm just now posting a video for Heroes of Might and Magic 1, the original one. I think it's called a Strategic Quest is the exact name. Here's a Might and Magic Strategic Quest. I have Army Men, Toys in Space. Okay, trying to get it back in there. I have a lot of games. Napoleon Total War. Okay. Big fan of the Total War series. I'm not going to take any more out. This is getting too tedious. So I'll just skip through like that. I have Medieval Total War 1 and 2. I have Commandos. Shoot. I have Commandos. Okay. I have Heroes of Might and Magic. I'm sorry. Battle for Middle Earth. My bad. Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle Earth 2. Battle for Middle Earth 1 is my favorite game. That one's tricky to do. For some reason, I have a gaming computer that this is sitting on right now. It's a big gaming computer. Good gaming computer. For some reason, it cannot play Battle for Middle Earth 1, which is my favorite game. That and Heroes of Might and Magic, my two favorite games, and you add in Age of Empires and things like that. It's my favorite game. I don't know why. But, okay, so Age of Empires and the Expansion Conquerors Edition. I don't know why I won't play on this computer, so I have to play it on my other computer. I have a laptop over here, so regular computer, computer monitor, other computer monitor, laptop. So, all over the place. Command and Conquer Generals. That's a game I can play. Like I said, here's Battle for Middle Earth, Shogun Total War, and there should be a disc behind this. The original Heroes of Might and Magic, but I don't have it anymore. I have the digital copy, but here's the original disc. I've had this since 1995. I had it when it first came out. And like I said, it is like my favorite game to play of all time. I probably spent more hours in that game and Battle for Middle Earth than any other game I have. So, I have another game. It's Vietnam. So not the greatest graphics, but still fun nonetheless. Here's a Might and Magic. I'll just show you. Here's my Magic 5, which I love this one. This was a great game. Didn't like the ones in between. I thought they were just not as good. There's this game. I don't like it. I don't understand it. I never got around to it. Didn't like it. It's called Elemental. War of Magic. I have a bunch more of the Army Men games. Let me put that back in here before I move forward. Okay. Galactic Battlegrounds. So if you never heard of this game, it's kind of like Age of Empires, but with Star Wars characters. So, Black and White 1 and 2. 1602 AD, if you never heard of that game. It's not bad. Just different. It's a different type of game. Maybe in my adult years I could play it and understand it a little better, but just never around to it. Champions Online, I don't really like that game anymore, but Age of Empires 3. Like I said, Generals Command and Conquer. Star Wars Old Republic. Pod Racer. Shogun Total War 2. Worms Armageddon. Let's see here. I've gone over those. Another Army Men game. The original Stronghold. So I have Stronghold the collection. Stronghold 1, 2. I can play those. For some reason, I've just always liked this, like Crusaders, just a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's more centralized and more focused. And that's it for what I have on disc. So I'm going to go ahead and go over what I have not on disc. I have a lot of games that are not disc games. So let's see what's on my desktop. We'll do that real quick. Alright, so if I start at the top, Star Wars Empire at War. It's one game. It's actually pretty decent. Elder Scrolls. I love playing Elder Scrolls. I actually used to do this all the time. My friend used to actually watch me play, and I used to say some funny stuff. Wish I'd recorded it then. But I could still play it if someone wants me to try and do it again. Third Age Total War. That is a mod on Total War where you can play... actually have two mods. One is you can play the battle for the Battle of the Seven, or the War of the Seven Kings from Game of Thrones. The War of the Five Kings. Was Five Kings or seven? Whatever. You can play Game of Thrones, so you can play that, or you can play Battle for Middle-earth, but you play it like it's Total War style. You have the entire map of Middle-earth. Rome Total War 2. Not the biggest fan of Rome Total War 2. Empire Total War. Here's my Magic more playing. Sudden Strike 2. Hit or miss. It's good in some ways, bad in some. Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original one. So I actually have one video on here already with it. Or a couple videos to say. I'm going to be posting a lot more of that game. I love that game. The game's fantastic. Men of War Assault Squad. Very good game. League of Legends. I've already posted a video on that. I have a Visual Boy Advanced, so I have a Game Boy Advanced emulator. I play a lot of Game Boy games, so if you have any requests on that. Pokemon's probably the one game I play on that consistently. I've always be playing Pokemon at some point in my life. I've never veered from that. Napoleon Total War, I've already went over that. Rome Total War. Robin Hood, Legend of Sherwood Forest. 7 Days to Die. Stronghold Crusader. And let me look in my... there's another game I have here. Roller Coaster Tycoon. All of them. I have all of them. And let me look in Steam real quick. Steam has a lot of stuff on here. So my library from Steam. It's bringing it up. Just give it a second. It's loading. And I also have another website I go to for games. It's called GOG.com. Good Old Games. I think that's what it stands for. If you hear anything in the background, it's my wife. She can't talk quiet. Alright, so my profile, my games. I have 17 games on GOG. Let's see if the Steam one's up yet. No. Store. Library. There we go. Library. I'll do GOG first. So, like I said, Robin Hood, Legend of Sherwood Forest, Ultimate General Civil War. It's actually not a bad game. Warrior King Battles. I think those are demos, to be honest with you. King's Bounty, The Legend, which... You ever played the original King's Bounty? It actually came as like a game that you got for free for having the original Heroes of Might and Magic. Fantastic game. Love the game. It's one of those basic things ever, but some of those basic things ever can be the most fun. Close Combat at Bridge Too Far. Kind of an older game, but really fun. I got Heroes of Might and Magic 5, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Sudden Strike 2, Sudden Strike 2 Resource War, Roller Coaster Tycoon, 7th Legion, which was actually out around the time when Age of Empires came out. It's kind of weird. It's really futuristic. No other way to put that. Here's my Magic 4. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you tell you about what I have on Steam. So Steam, I've already gone over Elder Scrolls. I've already gone over 7th Legion, Age of Empires 1 and 2, Citadel. Citadel's not bad. There's a couple games on here I downloaded I've never played. Albion Online, Skyrim, Empires: The Rise. I don't know what that is. I don't remember. For the life of me, Endless Battle. Never played it. Game of Thrones Genesis was horrible. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not a good game. Nothing like what it says. It's basically just gotta play a lot of the politicking. Geometry May. Apparently that's a free game. Grand Strategy. I don't even know what that is. Heroes and Generals World War II, Kingdom Wars, Lord of the Rings Online. That one wouldn't be one I'd actually want to get into. Medieval Total War Gold Edition, Is that the original one? That might be the original. That's pretty cool. Obviously Men of War, Assault Squad 2, Mythion. Actually, that I do remember that game. I think it's pretty fun. Rift. Not gonna play that. Probably not. Rome Total War 1 and 2. Gone over that already. Knights. Star Wars Sith Lords. That's a good game. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That's also a good game. I should really go through and play those. That's a really good game to be playing. Star Wars Battle Kingdom. That one on my those 3 games right here. Star Wars, Sith Lords, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, and Star Wars Battlefront are 3 games that I'm probably just gonna have to play through and definitely have to post content with that. It's Total War Attila, Empire Total War, Medieval Total War. I like a lot of Total War games if you haven't figured out. Total War Warhammer. So there's a lot of content on here I can actually create. There's more games I can actually get to. There's some games I've just never gone around to getting that I've always wanted. So let me know what you think. That's the only reason I'm making this video is to let you know the content and the videos I can play, I can actually do. I do have other videos I can play on the phone. Clash of Clans is one. If you have another one you'd like to see me play, would not be opposed to playing any that anyone requests. Although some games I just can't get into. A friend of mine's trying to get me into the Dragon Ball Z Legends game. I like Dragon Ball Z, but for some reason that game doesn't get into it because I like strategy games. I like things where I have to think to win. There's one game on here, and I don't know if I can actually see it when I show it to the screen. It's right there. It's called Tactic Defense. You actually it takes a little bit of strategy to win that game. So that was one that I really got into for a while. But that's my video. It's really quick. I just wanted to show do a video showing the kind of like giving everyone a chance to see what kind of content I can make and what kind of videos I can do Let's Plays of. So let me know what you think. If you want any theory videos, I have a lot of theory videos, not game related, but I can do some outside of that if everyone would like. I think I will have it somewhat game related because I have a lot of Star Wars theory videos and I have my Star Wars rankings, so on and so forth that I would love to do, and I can tie that in kind of with the Star Wars playlists. So without further ado, that's the video. Thank you for watching, and like, share, subscribe, and have a good one. Thanks for watching Tacardo Gaming.